Judge, I have to say that we are deeply concerned about this process since we entered this. You chose this process, Mr. Waters. Yes. And I have expressed my views about the process. We are citizens seeking to defend the Constitution. Yes. We have come here in good faith. Yes. Well, I am saying that there is procrastination, prevarication, filibustering of this entire process. And this is clearly
Mr. Waters.
But let me say that we will not be frustrated by this. Mr. Waters, you chose the process. You chose the process. If you launched judicial review proceedings... We chose the only remedy open to us was to issue an ex parte. Well, were you? And we have got no guidance whatsoever, no assistance, except the ball being kicked down the road as much as possible in the will of the people and the needs of the people being frustrated minute by minute in what is the most grievous and urgent situation that has ever confronted this country in freedom. So what you were doing is you were opposing, just so Ms. O'Doherty and Mr. Waters can be clear, that you are opposing their application for leave. Do you understand that? Yes. Do you understand that, Mr. Doherty? Yes, Judge. Oh, we understand that very clearly. Very good. They are. We know exactly what's going on, Judge. Sorry, Ms. O'Doherty, you chose this process. The state didn't choose this process. So they are opposing your application for leave, and you are now, I can tell you, on notice that one of the grounds upon which it may well be objected to is that it's an inappropriate process. It's a matter for yourselves what you do about that. Well, there are appropriate processes, and we are not in here, Judge, to feather our nests or to be in with the state, make sure that... Sorry, Mr. Doherty, where is that coming from? We are here to defend this book, Judge, and that's it. Yes, Miss O'Doherty, that's fine. So no matter what... My job is to uphold that book, Miss O'Doherty. I'd like you to let me speak. I will remind the court that this legislation was enacted without so much as a vote by an unelected government that the people of Ireland have firmly rejected. They do not want them anymore. Mr. Doherty, that's your case. We're not now arguing. These are the facts. We are not now arguing. These are the facts. We are not now arguing your case. These are the facts. These are the fundamental facts. That is your view. You're entitled to that view. And that is why, Judge, you should be sitting up there today and saying that this is an outrage. Should I? The Irish people are under effective mass house arrest. They're being traumatized every single day. Every single day, yet another senior medic around the world comes out and says this lockdown is utterly uncalled for. If anything, it is endangering the health of the people of the world. It's a small world after all. No, this is an application for leave now. Absolutely. This is only an application for leave. Absolutely. But in order to get leave, as the court will be aware from the court, a certain threshold has to be met. Yes. And it will need to be shown where that threshold cannot be met. Yes. And if that's the case, then I'm certainly not conceding that it is where it can be met. And that's an important legal exercise that we require detailed legal submissions. Yes. And so get on with it. Pardon? Get on with it. Well, certainly that process has already begun. Very good. There are other lawyers in this case, other than me, and they have begun that exercise. Yes. But that will need, by its very nature, the closing of the affidavits before it can be completed sometime later. What do you mean, the disclosing of the affidavits? The closing of the affidavits will have... No, well, okay, well, let's look at this now. I'm saying 2 weeks for the affidavits in relation to the application for leave, because that's all that's going on. Absolutely.